Welcome back to Life in the Sweet Spot. We are at week 6. We are on the home stretch. We are coming to the close of this in another couple of weeks. And let me just tell you, I'm proud of you. You can do this. Keep going. I believe that because you were able to take a step of accountability, a step of faith last week, miracles, powerful breakthroughs are already beginning to happen because God's people are praying. It's something that we've forgotten about the importance of, to pray without ceasing, to pray for one another, to bear one another's burdens. It's a big deal. So I wanted to say thank you on behalf of those that you prayed for and on behalf of those that were able to receive a breakthrough because of your prayers. It's an awesome thing to watch you stepping out in faith and watching God listen to your prayers. This week, we're going to move into a new area, things that we can find the sweet spot through. And as you can probably guess, this week is about lack. You know, there's a time in every believer's life where you can look back and say, I didn't have a lot. But I want to kind of focus on it from a different angle. So this week's scripture comes to us from Proverbs 19, verse 17. And it says this: whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he, speaking of God, will repay him for his deed. That means, what about a person that can't repay you? God says, when you take care of them, I'll see that and I'll reward it. You know, we're blessed to be living in a country where we don't have to miss many meals, and we've got tons of options. We've got friends and possibilities when life gets tough. There's always people around you, especially if you're in a church, people that can help. But I don't really want to focus on your area of lack. We all have them. It's easy for us to turn this group into everybody help me and give me what I need. I want us to do something different. I want us to start focusing outward on what someone else may need. You know, many people in our world don't have the luxuries that we live with every day. And that doesn't mean we don't have seasons of lack and hard times. I'm not saying it's tough for you. I know it is. But it's easy to get lost in selfishness and our own issues and to forget about what's happening around us. So this week, we're going to deal with lack. We're going to be learning to trust God in the middle of what we don't have. Which, by the way, is very biblical. We see this happening in a ton of biblical verses. It wasn't uncommon for God's people to have to walk through seasons of lack. You didn't do anything wrong. But we're going to take an accountability step that I think is very precious. You're going to work together as a group this week. Here's our accountability step. We're going to do it together. You're going to work together to meet the needs of either someone or an organization outside of your group. You're going to brainstorm on what can we do together. That may be a financial goal. It may be we're going to bless someone in a practical way. We're going to find a way to meet a practical need of someone outside of your group. Think about what you can do together. Present some options. And once again, be considerate. Everyone has a list of things and people that they want to help. But let's think about it, pray about it together, and come together to find a way to meet a practical need. Some of the things that we've been able to do before is to take care of some teachers that were during the COVID shutdowns and stuff. There was teachers that were having to work from home, so we put together some gift boxes and some special things for some teachers. We've been able to bless some medical workers that were working overtime. We've been able to bless some police officers in our neighborhood. What could you do if your group came together, brainstormed about practical ways to meet somebody else's need, and just let them know that they're taken care of, that God sees them. You know, sometimes the finding the way to the sweet spot is looking outside of yourself. So come together as a group, decide what it is that you want to do, and you guys figure out a way to accomplish it together. Group leaders, it's all on you.